Ladies and gentlemen, fellow patriots, just weeks ago in February and March 2026, the Democrat-controlled Virginia General Assembly rammed through one of the most aggressive gun control packages the state has ever seen. They passed an assault weapons ban that outlaws the sale and transfer of so-called assault firearms and magazines holding more than 15 rounds. They piled on new safe storage requirements, expanded liability lawsuits against gun makers, tighter rules on firearms and vehicles in public buildings, and restrictions on home-built guns. These bills sailed through the House and Senate on party-line votes, and now they sit on Governor Abigail Spanberger's desk, poised to become law as early as July 1st, 2026. This isn't just regulation, it's a direct assault on our God-given right to keep and bear arms, and the people are fighting back. On March 14th, hundreds of Second Amendment supporters gathered in the heart of Richmond at Capitol Square for what was called the Rally for Virginia. They waved flags, carried signs, lots of drama, all sorts of stuff online. But they made it crystal clear, we will not comply, and we will not comply quietly. Sheriffs across the fucking state are already pushing back, publicly citing the Constitution and refusing to enforce what they see as unconstitutional overreach. And that's the goddamn cops right there, folks. That doesn't usually happen if you haven't been paying attention. New Second Amendment sanctuary movements are springing up in counties everywhere across that state. But let's be honest, the turnout was quite small compared to the years past there. And the activists themselves admitted the momentum has cooled. That doesn't mean the fight is over. It means we must speak louder, stand taller, and remind them exactly who we are. Because let's call this what it is. This Virginia gun ban and the Constitution might as well be dog shit to these law fuckers. Hell, it's now less than dog shit to them. And they've taken the documents and freedoms our founders bled for and turned it into toilet paper for the elites to wipe their asses with in DC and across the world. The Second Amendment doesn't say shall not be infringed unless the legislature feels like it. It says it shall not be infringed, period, full stop. Yet here we are watching Virginia Democrats and even the White House rewrite the rules like the Constitution is optional. And you know what makes this even more infuriating? Virginia's state flag and motto is horribly ironic. Sic semper tyrannis, which is the Latin for thus always to tyrants. Liberty is literally woven into their state seal and flag with the goddess Virtus. Yeah, I apparently fucking Virtus, whatever the fuck, some stupid, but still, fucking standing over a fallen king. Fuck. I mean, how do you look at that symbol of resistance against tyranny your entire homeland was founded upon, and then vote to disarm the people who are supposed to defend it? So it's simple. It's betrayal, hypocrisy, evil tyranny that must be stopped. Friends, there's a fire building in the hearts of real Americans. There's millions and millions of patriots that are getting fucking real sick, real fucking tired of the government trying to tell them what to do. We're done being polite. We're done filling out forms and begging for permission to exercise a right that's ours and was never theirs to give or decide upon. Free men don't ask permission. What is written basically in stone in plain, clear, goddamn English, quote, shall not be infringed, unquote. Try sending your agents door to door in rural Virginia. And the farther you try that, going outside the city and going out west across the states, well, as they say, if you fuck around, you will find out. Try confiscating millions of rifles from men and women who still remember what freedom tastes like, what the country stands for. You'll learn very quickly why the founding fathers put that amendment right next to the first. The freedom of speech. The first, of course. Because an armed populace is the final check against tyranny. And those tyrants often, very sadly, literally do not know jack shit about the Bill of Rights and Constitution. And in my opinion, it's the first or second, if the First or Second Amendment fails, like they are trending towards, then they both go together. Kapoof, along with the rest of the 27 others. But also for a second, let's look deeper. Why right now? Very weird, isn't it? I mean, they've been doing this on and off for what seems like decades now, but this is the biggest infringement we have seen in America in quite some time. And the buildup and what's going on in the world right now is, well, you already know. Mr. Jeffy, yeah, that's quickly been passed to the wayside, and now we can are free to do this, just like good old September. You know what? That was a great time to pass some fucking fucking laws, and here we are, folks. So this has been planned for a long time. This is simply, objectively, and obviously the continuation of the complete annihilation of the United States as we know it. They didn't wake up one morning and decide to ban AR-15s because of some new crime wave. This is the next phase of a decades-long war on the American way of life, eroding our borders, our economy, our culture, and now our ability to defend our own lives. They want a compliant, disarmed population that can't push back when the next emergency strips away even more rights. And they can't wait for another controversial, even some event. Sometimes, They want a compliant, disarmed population that can't push back when the next emergency strips away even more of their rights. And they can't wait for the next controversial event that they create. Good golly, can't fucking wait. It's not about safety. It's not about your fucking health. It's about control. It's about money, control, power. Pure and simple. Get it through your head. So here's the question we all have to answer. Not in some future history book, but right now. So when are we dumping the tea? When do we stop writing letters and start reminding them that this nation was born in defiance? It might be around time to party like it's fucking 1776. Organize, educate, support your sheriffs who refuse to enforce illegal edicts. Do everything in your power. Everything. You are able to. These laws are illegal, and those that are changing it should be thrown in jail. God knows there's millions more that have been out. These laws are illegal, and those that are changing it should be thrown in jail. God knows there's millions more that have been out and put behind bars for far, far less. So it's really, really not that damn hard to comprehend. Anything that violates our rights is null and void from the moments it's passed, and we don't fucking need permission to say no. Patriots, this moment in Virginia isn't just about guns. It's about whether we believe in the republic the founders handed us. Will we let politicians in Richmond and DC turn our liberties into a hollow joke? Or will we rise, as our ancestors did, and declare once more that free men don't kneel? The choice is ours. The fight is here, and the time to act is now. God bless America. Thank you. Peace.